What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. I know what you guys are thinking. Looking at the title of this video, you're like, man, what the hell are you talking about? You just said you weren't going to get a new car. I know what I said, but I am super excited to announce that I got a new car. So without further ado, let's see this baby in action. Here it is, everybody, my 2018 50th Anniversary Edition BRZ. Know what you guys are all thinking? Well, in your last video, you said you wouldn't buy a BRZ because it was slow. Yes, this car is actually, it's pretty slow. It's not dreadfully slow. It actually, you know, it works for putting around town and stuff like that, but the handling of this car is just uncomparable to anything else out there for the price range. Now, I know you guys want a little bit of a backstory on how come you just sold your car even though you said you weren't going to and hopped into this, but to make a long story short, I was talking with a friend who works at a Subaru dealership, and he was like, hey man, just come by, check it out, you know, let's just go take a ride in it and see what we can do. It's a brand new dealership. It's only been open about a month, so came by, you know, was just checking it out. We were doing our thing, went on a pretty extended test drive, and next thing you know, man, I was sitting in the finance chair saying, hey, how can I get one of these? Like, let's see what we can do. Needless to say, I got a really good deal on the car, otherwise I wouldn't have moved on it. But as for, I guess, making, I mean, I could really make an entire video on why I switched and what was going through my head and the whole process and stuff, but that kind of seems super long, drawn out, and boring. So, to just kind of bullet point it, this car just checks a little bit more boxes for what I'm looking for in a car, more than the BMW did. The BMW was super nice and everything for what it was, but you know, driving it for a year, going through and experiencing the car, there was just a lot of lackluster left there. I mean, I loved the car, it was super nice, but obviously it broke constantly, it was super expensive to fix, and when it came down to it, it just wasn't everything that I was looking for and hoped for in a car. This, I mean, one of the only things that it doesn't check is the power, but I mean, that's pretty easy to rectify. I mean, I've been talking with Edelbrock already, I've been talking with a few tuners and things like that to see what we can get out of this reliably and keep it, you know, good and working and not blow up the motor with boost. So power will be coming for this sooner or later. It's a little bit pricey, but it's not that bad, not that bad. But enough rambling on about that. I want to show you guys the car. I'm excited about it. So let's go over the things about this car that make it better than just your regular average BRZ Performance Pack Edition. So walking around this car, a lot of you 86 enthusiasts are going to immediately be like, dude, what the fuck is that color? Like, that color is amazing. This color is the Heritage Blue color, and it's only available on the 50th Anniversary Edition BRZ, WRX, and like a few other models. A cool little interesting tidbit about this color is each dealership in the US to celebrate Subaru's 50th anniversary is only going to get one of each of their cars in this color, and that's it for the next 50 years. So if you guys are really interested in this color and would really like this color, I suggest that you hop on over to your dealership and pick one up as soon as possible, because once they're gone, they're gone. But aside from the color, the only real visual cues on the exterior that show that it's a 50th Anniversary Edition are just these badges here. Mechanically, this car is the exact same as any other Performance Edition BRZ. You know, we got them Brembo brakes up in here, some really tiny wheels and tires compared to my BMW, but I like them. They're working. The 215s are a bit small, but we're gonna change that here soon enough. The brakes, man. If you own a BRZ right now with the standard stock brakes and not these upgraded Brembos, like, oh, you need to fix that. The Brembos are so much better than my last BRZ. Like, braking confidence is just, yes, it's good. So moving on into the interior here, the biggest difference of the 50th Anniversary Edition that you're going to see over any other BRZ is going to be silvery white stitching on all your panels here, and upgraded, like, better leather for 2017 to 2018. But you can see here, even the seats are embroidered with the 50th Anniversary Edition. I got them white seat belts. Get my fat ass up in here. If any of you guys know, I am not a fan of red. I hate red interiors. They're just very played out. Not that they're like, I hate the look of them, but they're just not for me. So when, oh, it's hot in here. So when my friend was like, yo, it's got white stitching interior, white seat belts, like custom 50th Anniversary Edition floor mats and such, I was like, yo, sign me up for that. That sounds great. I love, like, the non-red interior. It's like, it's a little bit more elegant, you know? It's a little bit not so boy racer. It feels like a little bit grown up inside with the white stitching. The white stitching really complements it. And it's just, you know, not red. So that's a big plus. But it's hot as shit in here. Let's go ahead and show you guys a bit of the dashboard here. This is all, oh, I did not mean to start the car, okay. This is all standard 2018 to 2017 BRZ stuff. The gauge cluster and everything's the exact same. You've got your little partial screen there, which I love. I love seeing all, like, my temp readouts and stuff like that. You know, your gauge cluster is a different font. It's better looking. It's just the little nuances, you know. Obviously, I need gas. All of you are going to comment, go fill up your tank. But the dealer decided it was a good idea to say, hey, you bought a brand new car. We're going to give you a full tank of regular, like, 87 octane gas. And I was like, oh, let me just run this down until it's damn near empty and go fill up with 93 like, you know, a regular person. Woo! Turn this off here. The little BRZ logo. That's my favorite thing in the world right there. It's so good. I love that. So that's really all the differences for the interior. Got my tripod bag right there. Got the heated seats. You know, it's a limited package or whatever. Come out to these really loud ass planes out here. So overall, that's just the those are only the real major differences. I mean, the color of the stitching on the interior and the exterior was such a big selling point for me because, like I said, you're not going to really see a whole lot of them. There are a bunch floating out there because, like I said, every dealer in the US gets one, and there's obviously a shit ton of Subaru dealerships out there, so they'll be out there. But once they're out there and 2019 rolls around, no more. No more. But like one of every model of Subaru will have this color, so if you want an Outback because you're a weirdo and driving Outback, you can have it in this color. You want a WRX STI in this color? You can have it. They're overpriced, but you can have it. Some of you I know for a fact are going to point out, why are your seat belts not buttoned right here? That's because I'm a psychopath and I don't like that. So do with that information what you will. So yeah, I want to thank all of you guys for all your support and you know, all your positive comments through all the bad times with the BMW, saying, like, you know, just keep at it, sell it if you need to, or, you know, whatever's good for you. It really helped me in my decision to say, hey, you know what, it's time to just stop throwing money at it, stop doing everything with it, and just move on, you know. That's some of the hardest things to do with cars, is trading up to something new is super exciting, but all the memories that you shared with your last one, it's a little heart-wrenching, you know. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Just wanted to introduce the new BRZ to the channel. We got plenty of stuff planned. I've already been talking with a ton of people in the area and the Houston 86 Club about different mods and getting help with installing things and all that. So I feel like content for this car is going to be worlds better than it was for the BMW, because I'm going to have not only help, but just like, you know, cool people to hang out with these cars. So until next time, guys, I will see you guys later.